Imagine discovering that even the most dazzling celebrities grapple with profound isolation and relentless pressures behind the scenes. It's a reality that hits hard and makes you question everything you think you know about fame. Emma Watson, the iconic actress from the Harry Potter series, recently opened up in a deeply personal interview on Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast, revealing layers of vulnerability that few have seen before. This wasn't just a casual chat. It was a raw, 2-hour exploration of her joys, struggles, and the hidden battles that come with Hollywood's. But here's where it gets controversial. Watson's refusal to fully sever ties with Rowling despite their public disagreements has sparked heated debates. And this is the part most people miss. The way she frames loneliness as a byproduct of success, not just a personal failing. Let's dive in and unpack these revelations, breaking them down simply so everyone can follow along, with a bit more context to make it all clearer. First up, Watson shared how the pinnacle of success in Hollywood left her feeling utterly alone, a stark contrast to the camaraderie she experienced on the Harry Potter sets. She described it as bone-breakingly lonely, explaining that after spending her childhood filming those beloved movies and forming tight bonds with her co-stars, she assumed every production would mirror that family-like atmosphere. But reality hit hard. Most film sets prioritize professional goals over personal connections. "I thought the people I worked with would become lifelong friends," she recalled, "but I quickly learned that's not how it works in Hollywood." For beginners in the industry, this highlights a common trap, expecting emotional support in cutthroat environments where others are laser-focused on advancing their careers. Watson noted that while she sought genuine relationships, many colleagues viewed interactions as opportunities for networking or climbing the ladder. "They're thinking, this is my shot, my role, my career," she said, which made rejections feel even more painful. She contrasted this with the Harry Potter experience, where the 12-year run built a true community, setting unrealistic expectations that led to disappointment elsewhere. It's a reminder that fame can create barriers, isolating you from authentic human connections. And perhaps that's why so many stars turn to therapy or close-knit circles for support. But here's where it gets controversial. Watson's stance on J.K. Rowling, the author behind Harry Potter, refuses to embrace the cancel culture wave. Despite publicly disagreeing with Rowling's views on gender issues, Watson insists on preserving the personal bond they shared. "I don't believe in erasing someone entirely just because we differ," she explained, emphasizing that her cherished memories of Rowling as a mentor and friend don't negate her current opinions. She hopes for mutual respect, even in disagreement, saying, "I wish people who don't agree with me would still love me, and I want to keep loving those I don't fully align with." This nuanced approach has divided fans. Some see it as principled forgiveness, while others argue it's enabling harmful ideologies. What do you think? Is holding on to positive past experiences worth it, even when values clash? Share your thoughts in the comments. This could really spark a lively debate. Shifting gears, Watson boldly challenged the absurd beauty standards that plague Hollywood, especially for women, painting a picture of exhaustion and impossibility. She criticized how magazines and red carpets glorify an unattainable perfection, making celebrities feel inadequate. "I can't even live up to my own magazine covers," she admitted, envious of male co-stars who can show up casually without the elaborate prep. As an example, she praised Pamela Anderson for ditching makeup on the red carpet, calling it an act of bravery that rewrites the rules. "The courage it takes is immense," Watson said, describing the pressure as a beauty nightmare where the bar keeps rising. For those new to this world, think of it like a never-ending game show, where contestants must constantly adapt to survive, except the prizes are fleeting validation. This isn't just about vanity. It's about systemic issues that affect mental health and self-worth. And this is the part most people miss: how these standards reinforce gender inequalities, making women question their value beyond appearance. Do you agree that society needs to rethink these expectations? Or Is it just part of the fame game? We'd love to hear your perspective below. Then there's Watson's candid take on her recent driving ban, which went viral after she lost her UK license for 6 months due to speeding. What started as a personal embarrassment turned into a global spectacle, with headlines everywhere. "My shame was broadcast worldwide," she joked, but it also prompted reflection on her transition from a highly structured childhood in the spotlight to managing adult life independently. After years of regimented schedules on movie sets, handling stunts, singing, dancing, she realized basic tasks like remembering keys or sticking to speed limits were tougher. On set, "I'm a pro at complex stuff, but off it, I'm fumbling," she laughed. This revelation underscores the awkward transitions many child stars face, highlighting how fame can shelter you from everyday realities. It's a humbling lesson in growth, showing that even A-listers make mistakes and learn from them. Finally, Watson opened up about love and relationships, ditching timelines and societal pressures for a more authentic path. She's no longer chasing marriage by a certain age. Instead, she's focused on finding someone who shares her values and supports her purpose. "I want a partner I can learn from, who has humility and values what I'm here to do," she shared, hoping for mutual respect. Reflecting on her past self-partnered status, she expressed gratitude for not rushing into divorce-prone situations, calling marriage a miracle not to be taken for granted. "Treating it like a deadline is the least romantic thing ever," she said. This approach invites us to rethink relationships as personal journeys rather than checkboxes. But here's where it gets controversial. Is her view empowering, or does it downplay the desire for companionship? And this is the part most people miss, the idea that true love might be destiny, not something to force. What are your thoughts on modern dating pressures? Do you side with Watson's relaxed stance, or do you believe in timelines? Drop your opinions in the comments. We're curious to see the divide.